straight away Skip is put under pressure, and it comes to Glatzel on the edge of the penalty area. There's an early opportunity for Cardiff. That was a real chance, but a poor touch from Harry Wilson, and it runs through to Daniel Barden. And inside the opening minute, Cardiff could very easily have gone in front there. From the left-hand side, Buendia curls it into the penalty. It's a decent delivery, and there's a chance at the far post, and it's been smothered. Vrancic it was who got the shot in. The goalkeeper turns it away for a corner, and Vrancic slams the ball into the ground in frustration, but a chance at either end inside the opening couple of minutes here. Corner to Norwich, comes in from the right-hand side, headed goal. There's a real chance here, and Norwich have made the breakthrough. Hanley it was with a diving header from almost on the goal line, and Norwich City in front inside 2 minutes. The corner was headed into the 6-yard box. There was no offside, and it's Hanley who's gone in with the diving header and has put it past Smithies, and that is a great start for Norwich City. Less than 3 minutes gone at the Cardiff City Stadium. Cardiff 0, Norwich 1, and it's the skipper Hanley who's headed home. Cantwell aims the ball out towards the right wing, instinctively knowing that Aarons will be joining in the attack. Here he is on the corner of the Cardiff penalty area. Aarons twisting and turning, digs out a cross as well. McLean couldn't head it goalwards. It's been cleared as far as Cantwell, who gets the ball into his right foot. Curling shot from Cantwell, and that wasn't far wide. You can see Smithies, the goalkeeper, was worried. It's a sort of range from where Cantwell scored his only championship goal of the season against Cardiff just before Christmas. That didn't look far away, Darren Eadie.
No, and Cardiff really should be doing their homework there. If you know one thing, Todd Cantwell's going to want to cut back inside onto his right foot. And
Norwich have that under control though, and clear, and Sorensen will play it back to goalkeeper Barden, who's been quickly closed down, so doesn't waste any time at all in kicking it up towards the halfway line. It's been touched on nicely by Vrancic for Cantwell, and suddenly there's space for Cantwell to burst into. Up to the edge of the penalty area goes Cantwell, tries to a little deft finish around the goalkeeper, but puts it round the post. It's wide, and it's still 1-0 to Norwich City, but Todd Cantwell is getting so much room in this game. They place the ball to Hanley, two very assured players there, and the ball goes into the Norwich midfield now, and Vrancic into the path of McLean, who will come forward and play the ball up towards the edge of the Cardiff penalty area. And there's a great chance here for Norwich, keeper save, but Cantwell from the rebound will score, and Norwich City cut through Cardiff there so easily. The initial shot was parried by goalkeeper Smithies. Cantwell rolls in his second goal of the season. They've both been against Cardiff, and Norwich City have made a flying start at the Cardiff City Stadium. It's Cardiff 0, Norwich 2 inside 22 minutes.
Yeah, they really have, Chris, and it's been well deserved as well. And again, it was Kenny McLean at the centre of everything, again in the centre of the park. Norwich absolutely dominating the midfield areas through Skip and McLean.
Well, Norwich have already scored from a corner in this game. We don't say that very often, but they've got another one here. They lead 2-0. Right-hand side, corner, played in by Buendia. There's another header, and it just flicks the side netting on the way wide. It was McLean, it was, I think, who got his head to it. He scored a header, of course, in that famous win against Man City from that sort of range. And I can't believe how poorly Cardiff are dealing with the Norwich set pieces, given the reputation they have. Norwich now finding Kenny McLean in a bit of room. Touched on by Vrancic to Buendia on this left-hand side. Buendia sparks into life now, plays the ball into the penalty area. Hugo with his back to goal, gives it back to Buendia, who beats one challenge and then thrashes the ball into the side netting from a difficult angle. When Norwich step it up here, when they really want to take this game to Cardiff, they're getting through at will, aren't they?
Yeah, some brilliant little intricate passing out on the left-hand side, and Jordan Hugo makes a really good run inside the 18-yard box to face up Emi Buendia for the 1-2. And
he gets ready to play this one in with the left-hand side. Played towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed away by Norwich, but it falls for Volks on the edge of the penalty area, who gets a low shot in, and it's saved by Barden. No great power on it. A comfortable save for Dan Barden. Just lost possession here, and the ball's found its way to Hoylett from the edge of the penalty area, who hits a shot high over the bar. That was Norwich just maybe playing one pass too many inside their own half and losing it. Now down goes Buendia, and the free kick goes Norwich's way, halfway inside the Cardiff half. It was Marlon Pack he's got the yellow card for that one.
Studs are up.
Yeah, actually, I've seen the replay. It was worse than I first thought. I can see why the yellow card came out now, having seen that on Marlon Pack. The free kick is played to Aarons on the right-hand side in space. He crosses the ball into the penalty area, and then it's turned goalward. Smithies makes the save, parries it out, and nobody can follow it up. That was a well-worked free kick. Here's Will Volks for Cardiff on the left-hand side. Good run into the channel here from Bakuna on the left. He's got himself into the Norwich penalty area, plays the ball across. The shot comes in, and that is a goal back for Cardiff from Joe Rawls. He arrows the ball into the corner of the net. Barden couldn't quite get to it, and Cardiff City have put this game in the melting pot. It's the first goal Norwich have conceded in 2021, and it is Cardiff City 1, Norwich City 2. Norwich, though, unable to keep the ball. They were so dominant in that midfield area in the first half, but that skip, sensational from Skip. Now Pack has made a challenge. He's going to be sent off here. Marlon Pack's already been booked, and there is no doubt that that's going to be a red card because Skip knocked the ball past Pack. Pack committed to the challenge. He cleaned him out. It's an obvious yellow card, and when you've already been booked. And now from that, Norwich have got the ball up to Cantwell, who shoots, and that's a good save from Smithies. Norwich taking the free kick. Cantwell finding it and hitting it from about 25 yards, and the goalkeeper turns it aside for a corner, just as Cardiff were threatening to get back into the game. Loose header there from Joe Bennett. Vrancic turns it on, looking for Cantwell, who's battling with Bakuna and has done well to get the ball down to Vrancic here, 30 yards out. Vrancic goes past one challenge, up towards the edge of the penalty area. He shoots! Oh, was that deflected over the top? It's gone over anyway from Vrancic, and a goal kick is given. Instead, they've gone back towards the halfway line, and McLean. Buendia touches it on here to Todd Cantwell. Cantwell from 25 yards spots Aarons arriving on the right-hand side. He crosses into the penalty area. Decent cross. In the end, a shot comes in from Sorensen, and he slices it off target.
I think it's Pacheta in the end, isn't it?
It is Pacheta, yes, you're right.
The ball bounces up, and it's one of those ones that wouldn't quite come down. It's got a little bit too much height on it from Max Aarons.
Cantwell this time doing well to get underneath it. Spinning away from Joe Bennett, protecting the ball. Bennett will lay it off eventually to McLean, and now they've found a way of getting Buendia forward. And here's an opportunity for Skip on the edge of the penalty area. Plays it across in the box here. Can Paqueta get the shot in? He can, and the goalkeeper's turned it aside for a corner. Paqueta getting it on target, but Smithy's relatively comfortable in turning it away for the corner.